man, and I saw that he had a dog. And I'm like, do you give something to the dog too, or just the homeless man? Because I always feel compelled to give, you know what I'm saying? But if you really like think about it, like a dog is a lot of responsibility for someone that doesn't have a house. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I have an apartment. I'm like, I don't think I can do a dog. It just seems like a lot. Like, I love my homeless people in New York. Like, I do. They have so much character. You know what I'm saying? They really do. Like, I missed my train the other day, and I had 9 minutes to the next one. I'm like, no problem. Until I saw the guy over here that was shitting on himself singing Sweet Home Virginia. 9 minutes. West Virginia, take me home. And that's the only verse that he knew. To the place where I belong. 9 minutes. 9 minutes. West Virginia, it's 9 minutes. He didn't have a dog. 9 minutes. You know what you can do to a person in 9 minutes? Bad things. Really bad things. Oh, you know that I have a child. Yes, you guys know that. Those of you that don't, you're like, oh, she was hot. Just found out something big came out of her vagina. I love my kid though, I really do. He's a smart little guy. He's 12. And I really miss the old days when he used to ask me like really innocent questions. He's like, Mama, how hot is the sun? What are eyeballs made out of? Where's my daddy? And now he's asking me questions like, Mom, what's semen? I'm like, oh fuck, this kid's been looking at my toothbrush with his black light again. Holy fuck. I'm like, that science kid was such a bad idea. It was. No, and honestly, does anyone else have kids here? Anybody feel my pain? Yeah, there you go. How old? 2. Oh, wow, you're in for it. Boy or girl? Oh, you have to? Oh, is it with her? No. And so she's like, no, they didn't come out of my vagina. Everything's intact. Good for you, sister. There's some of us out there. You know, and just a side note, you people that don't have kids and you try to act like your pet's your kid, it's not, okay? A dog is not a child.
Thank you.
Thank you. You can't tie a child to a tree. Well, yeah, you can. If no one sees it, it never happens. So, no, but you can't. You know, you can't leave a dog at home alone. Well, yeah, you can. You can. It is kind of like a child, huh? It is kind of, sorta. Yeah. No, but I love my son. I do. But I feel like he's like a pimp that doesn't wipe his ass properly. Because the things that he says, you know, he sent me a text like, make that money, Mom, and I'm like, okay, son. And so like I went home and I took all the wire hangers out of his room. I'm like, I am afraid of this child. It's hard. Kids are weird fuckers. They really are. Like if you just look at a child, like the other day I was in AutoZone having to get a battery, and my kid out of nowhere, okay, there's a line just full of men too. And you know, I'm always like, you know, hey, nothing. Line full of men, and my son out of nowhere just starts spinning circles. Just going around and around and spinning like a little wizard. And I'm like, son, what are you doing? And he's like, Mom, I'm bored. I said, okay, like, do you want to stop for a second? Do you want to, like, take a break? And it's like, think about it. These behaviors that kids do, imagine, like, if we still did them. You know, like, we're at the DMV, we just start spinning like a wizard. I'm bored! You just have sex, you're like, woo! Yeah, she's like, I'd be spinning! I see you back there, I saw your face. She's like, I'd be spinning like a top with this 2-kid motherfucker. It's all good. I'm mad at you, single dad. Are you a single dad?
Yes.
It's okay. I'm a single mom. I'm a single mom, and it's all good. And let me tell you something. I'm so sick of the stereotypes of single mom, okay? Everyone thinks a single mom is like some loose, strung-out hoe that got pregnant in high school and ain't got no baby daddy. I mean, that might be me, but that ain't every other single mother out there. And the questions. People are like, oh, you have a kid, where tree. No, it's all good though. It's all good. I am really trying to find a man. I'm not even joking because my son's gonna need money for college. So I've been looking, and I found out, ladies, there's this for sure way that you can find out like if a man's gonna be with you through thick and thin. It's a little test that I do, and you can take it home with you if you want. What you do is, when you have sex with him for the first time, you make sure you're on your period.
What the?
But you don't tell him, okay? There you go. You make sure it's dark, and then when you're all done, you turn on the lights, and then you do that thing. You're like, oh my God, wow. Oh my God, is that blood? Oh my God. It's like so embarrassing. It's like, it's never happened before. And if a guy is like, oh, I wish you would have told me, I would have just did it in your ass. It's like blood is gross, but shit on your dick, that's okay. It's interesting. But I noticed if a guy just like wipes it with his sock and he's like, let's do it again, I get a free shot, like that's a keeper right there. That's what I'm looking for. Marry him. Have his babies. It's all good. No, I've been out here for a year and I actually just celebrated my anniversary. I've been here for a year. Yeah. I know, I'm excited about it. I really am. My dad told me if I moved to New York, I'd become a hooker. He said that, yeah. And he said that when I was 18, and I moved to California, and I did it there instead. But California was good. I learned a lot. I did. I actually got in a movie. I slept with a guy for a part, and when I was done, he gave me a muffler, and so that was a good time. I worked up to the transmission. It was a sequel. But my parents are still really worried. Like, I lost my debit card at the gas station the other day. My mom's like, oh, Misty, I'm gonna be fast. I'm like, fuck it, my credit sucks. You know what I'm saying? And the reason I know that is because my credit score is not a score, it's a fraction. It was like 3/5. I'm like, I can't rent an apartment with that. You know what I'm saying? I can't do that, not so much. I had to call my daddy. He had a co-sign on my Dwayne Reed card. And my daddy, I really need the points. He's like, okay. Yeah, it's good to. Anyone else with bad credit? Don't be ashamed. It's okay. There's a single dad. I know your ass got bad credit. Put your hand down. We know you're struggling. Kids will suck everything from you. And if you're a woman, they'll do that and they'll fuck your vagina up. Yeah. Now, my baby used to be the same size. The right one's a little longer than the left. I don't know what happened on the way up. I really don't. I just kind of tie it up. So, you guys know I'm mulatto. I straightened my hair out tonight. Looked like Michael Jackson before he died. Yeah, Michael Jackson with the perm. But, it's weird because, you know, my dad's white, my mom's black, and I find when people find out that I'm mixed, like white people, you guys, it's like I'm the spy for black people. You like want to ask me questions, see like if you can do things, you know? Like I'm talking on the phone with a white guy and he's like, oh, black people do this, why do you do that? What's Maybach music? And I'm just like, Dad, seriously? I swear he forgets I'm black sometimes because he says the racist shit. And like, my mom is still black, just so you know. When you married her, she was black and she still is, so. Enough of the racist stuff. But it's hard. I'm confused a lot of times. Like I know, you know, it's like I'm not black enough, I'm not white enough. You know what I'm saying? Like dating, it's tough. Black guys, what do you say when you see me as a white guy? You're like, oh, Redbone must not know she black. I can hear you. Your voice is Carrie. The black guys, y'all love a happy, don't even fucking lie. You're like, oh, all the flavor, half the attitude. Yeah, motherfucker, like Coke Zero for your ass. I see you laughing, turquoise. But white guys, what do you say when you see me with a black guy?
I don't know, what?
Yeah, nothing, because you don't want to get your asses beat. That's a fine-looking red bone you got there. Howdy do. You don't walk like that. That's like
Who does that?
That's like, who does that? Who does that? Who Like, I know how a panda bear feels, you know what I'm saying? Like, growing up, I was getting so much flack, like, Misty, who do you feel like you identify more with? Is it white people or black people? Well, then it was like whoever wasn't kicking my ass on the playground, so it was like Chinese people, so. I'm feeling you, Mr. Miyagi, over there on my side. I'm joking, Chris, I love you. Mr. Miyagi. I miss Mr. Miyagi, I do. No, but it's really tough, though, it's really tough. Like I said, you guys have been great, and I really appreciate the support so much. My girlfriends are great. They continue to help me, you know, to find a man. Yes, I love you. You're fat, Tracy. I do. But I hope by next year, maybe I'm into something, you know what I'm saying? And I think I'm close, but my girlfriends, they continue to give me really bad advice about guys, and they try. I was telling my girlfriend about this guy that I went on a date with last week, and I was telling her I went to his medicine cabinet. And, you know, which ladies, y'all need to do that. You can find out some shit in a guy's medicine cabinet. Okay? I know, y'all men are like a million nervous right now. But I tell her, I go in there, and what do I find? I find a bottle of Valtrex. Yeah, for y'all, like, you don't know what that shit is. That's just some herpes medication, yeah. And she's like, oh my God, what did you do? I'm like, what the fuck do you think I did? Open up that bottle, took out 10 pills, and put in my purse, because that shit's expensive at the pharmacy. Fucking, I can't afford it. I have a kid. I can't afford that stuff. Right, single dad? We can't afford it. We can't. We can't. I'm joking, you guys. I don't have any STDs. But I do have a really aggressive yeast infection. Yeah, it looks a little like croutons, and it's like, yeah, it like glows in the dark. Yeah. Smells a little bit like burnt yams, but other than that, I'm straight. I'm gonna leave you guys with that and let you marinate in that till next time. Again, you guys have been fucking awesome. Thank you